Hello. This video is going to focus on how to quickly insert links in Google Docs. I really want to focus on how to take advantage of the intelligent selections within the hyperlinks. So this is relatively new and super helpful. First of all, one of the things you can do is select files directly from your Google Drive, which I'm really loving. For example, say you write, please reference practice exam number 1. And practice exam number 1 is actually a Google Doc that I have saved in my Google Drive. If I just press the link icon or Command K as a shortcut, then you should see some matches that come directly from your Google Drive at the top, and then some website suggestions. And if just using that link doesn't pull anything up, you don't see it, for example, you can start just typing into the search field and maybe you know the exact name of the file. But for this one, this is the document I was actually looking for, so I can just click it. I don't need to go over to my Google Doc, go copy the URL, go back and paste it in. No, instead what I can do is just highlight whatever the text is that I want to link to, and that name has to be very similar to how I named the actual Google Doc so it can find it, of course, and then Command K. In this one, this is something that I actually want to link out. I don't have it saved in my Google Drive, so I'm going to link out to the actual College Board website. So the only bad thing is you can't click on it to preview, so you just have to click it to insert it, and then to preview it, you would have to actually click the link to see what it's taking you to. And in this case, that is the right document that I wanted. So that's one little thing there. This works for any type of text. So, if I just want suggested articles on the web, say I'm talking about Flipgrid, again, Command K, I can just link out to Flipgrid just like that, and it will take me now to the Flipgrid website. That process in reverse also works quite well. So say that you have a website. If you paste in the URL like this, you probably don't want just a URL. You want it to look more like text here. You can click on the URL and it usually gives you a smart suggestion. It says replace URL with its title, and you can just press on yes, and it will nicely insert the title. So then you can edit it as you wish. Sometimes I have a very messy URL like this, and it's really nice to just be able to click and clean that up by replacing it with its title. Okay, let's move on. The last way that you can use these hyperlinks are to help with navigation within your document. So say that you want to jump back to the very beginning of the document. So right up at the beginning. What I've done here is I've made this title into a header because you can quickly link to any of the header types. So if you make any text in your document into a header, I used heading 1 here, then what you can do is jump back to the beginning. Let's Command K again. And now I will go to my headings and bookmarks right here. I can choose from one of the headers that I have. So there it is. Another way to jump within a document is actually to use bookmarks. So let me show you how I did that here. Let's jump down here. How to insert a bookmark. So to insert a bookmark, if you don't want to make it a header, say that I just want to make this into a bookmark, you can go over to the insert menu and choose bookmark. And that creates a little bookmark here that's now a link. So if I go somewhere else in my document and I want to link back to the bookmark above, now if I Command K, you'll see under headings and bookmarks that I have not just my headings that I can choose from, but also my bookmarks. And so this would hyperlink to that actual text. You can also create a header like I was saying before. So how you do that is make a new heading here, for example, copy that text, go over here, choose what style of heading you want, header 1, header 2, header 3. When you click header 3, you'll actually get more heading options after that. And I'll show you in a future video how I customize my headings, because you'll probably see that yours are not colored. I made mine colored because I like that. So if I have a new heading here, I can now go ahead and link to it. Let's Command K again, go back to my headings and bookmarks, and you'll see that I have a new heading. And when I click on it, it will jump me to it. So even if I want to link back to the top, then I can choose my header and that very first header that I had created, that shortcut. And if I click it, boom, it takes me all the way back to the beginning. So personally, I usually link using the headers, but I know that some people really like creating the bookmarks because the bookmarks would allow you to hyperlink to just like a piece of the normal text. And it does give you the little bookmarks icon there whenever you create a bookmark. So those are your options. I want to keep this rather short. The thing that I'm most excited about is that you can link to things right within your Google Drive. So again, Command K, you can search for it if you want to search there. So if I type in table of contents, you can see that I've created a couple of Google Docs related to creating a table of contents, and I can quickly link to one of them just like that without having to go find the document in my Google Drive, which just saves a lot of time. And if you want to preview any Google Doc, this is also super helpful. If you click, and this works for any Google Doc, you press open preview, it opens it right here in the right side. So I can just be looking at that, and that works for any Google Doc and any Google Slides. I'll show you how Google Slides works in a minute. And if I need to look at it big, I can just click on it to open it in a new tab, and there we go. But the preview is super nice, especially something to share with students if you are creating a big hyperlinked document for them to navigate and it goes to other Google Drive documents, then they can just open it and kind of do a picture-in-picture type thing. That doesn't work with websites, but it does work with Google Docs. And I said I was going to show you Google Slides. Let me show you that. So let's say I want to show you a sample Google Slides presentation, Command K. Let's look for this Pear Deck. Let's do this template right here. Click on it. Now preview it, and you can actually scroll through all of the slides, which is really very nice if you want to kind of embed a Google Slides into your Google Docs so you can be looking at both things at the same time. Again, if this isn't big enough and you need to look at it in full screen, you can pop it out just by clicking open a new tab. All right, that's going to be it for this video. I hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Bye.